Here is a fun fact for you. A research by the National Science Foundation found that on a normal day, a person has thousands and thousands of thoughts. And in that same research, they found that 80% of those thoughts are negative. What? How is that even possible? And if that's true, how can we overcome such a huge amount of negative thoughts? Here is what I believe. If you can develop a positive mindset, that's the only way you can overcome these negative thoughts. There are so many numerous exercises and techniques that you can use to develop a positive thinking mindset. But today I'm just going to focus on 5 of those. But if you wait until the end of this video, I'm going to share with you one strategy that made the biggest difference in my life in developing my positive mindset. So here are the 5 strategies that you can use to help you develop a positive mindset. Number 1, surround yourself with positive people. You know, it's difficult to stay positive if you are surrounded by people that are negative. You must surround yourself with people that make you feel good about yourself. Spend time with people that uplift you, encourage you, support you, and challenge you to achieve your dreams. Jim Rohn said, you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So choose your friends wisely. Negative people are going to drain your positive energy. Think about your goals today. What is it that you want to achieve? Then look around and see the people that are surrounding you. Are the people around you supportive of where you want to go? Are they serving you in this destination that you have? If they are not serving you, you may want to let go some of those people. Life is too short to spend a fraction of it with negative people. Number 2, practice gratitude. Sometimes our mind tends to focus on the things that we don't have at the expense of the things that we already have. When you spend too much time thinking about the things that you don't have, your mind starts wandering, thinking about negative things at the expense of positive things. I think you can all agree that we have so many things to be thankful for. Some people use a gratitude journal to remind them on a daily basis about the things that they are thankful for. And one exercise that I do for myself is, I don't use the gratitude journal, but every time I wake up, I have 1 or 2 things that I'm thankful for on that particular day. You know, it's not like the big things that you have to be thankful for, because sometimes people will be like, what is it that I'm thankful for? And you're thinking about the big things. It's not always about the big things. It could be small things, like having shoes on your feet, having clothes on your back, or a roof over your head. Small things. When I was young, I used to wear ripped clothes. I know, like right now, it is fashionable to wear ripped clothes. Where I grew up, it was not fashionable. When you wore ripped clothes then, it means you are poor. You couldn't afford to buy new clothes. But now that I can wear clothes without holes, I have everything to be thankful for. I used to go to school without shoes. Not because I wanted to, but because I didn't have shoes. But now I have shoes on my feet. So I have lots of things to be thankful for. I'm sure it's the same in your own life. If you look around, you see that you have so many things to be thankful for. It could be just having family, having like maybe a loving spouse, very beautiful kids. Those are small things that you may forget as you are focusing on the things that you don't have. I think we all need a reminder to count our blessings, those small things that we have that we don't always appreciate. For example, if you can walk with your own 2 feet, that's one thing to be thankful for. If you can see with your own eyes, you gotta be grateful. Because look at it this way, there are many people around the world, maybe in your own community, that can't walk on their own feet, that can't see with their own eyes. So we have so many things to be thankful for. So here the idea is to be thankful and be grateful for what you have. That way you start to refocus your mind on positive things instead of thinking and pondering and meditating on the things that you don't have, which in many cases will start to generate negative thoughts. So that's how you develop a positive mindset, by being grateful for what you have. Here is one thing that happens in life. If you are thankful, you tend to attract positive things in your life. Number 3, reframe negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are going to come. And the question is, what do you do when those thoughts come? You have to teach yourself like techniques to deal with negative thoughts. One of those techniques is you have to reframe negative thoughts by putting a positive twist to any thought that comes to your mind. I'm sure you have seen people that are really hard on themselves. I've heard people say, I'm not good at anything. My life will not amount to anything. They're just hard on themselves. But I think how you have to look at life is, let's say for example, you're struggling financially. The way you reframe that thought, when a thought comes and say, you don't have money, you are poor, you're never going to be financially independent. This is how you respond to that thought. I may not be where I need to be right now. I may not have all the money that I need right now. But if I continue to work hard, if I continue to learn how to make money, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be financially independent. These thoughts are going to come, and the one thing that you have to avoid is spending time marinating on these negative thoughts. So you have to reframe them. Here is the thing. Even if negative thoughts comes, even if life is difficult, there's always a way out. But our mind will always play tricks with us to make us believe that every situation you are in, it's a fatal situation. There's no way you can get out of that situation. So this is how you refrain from those thoughts and put something positive, like a way out, to say, this is where I am right now, but if I do this ABC, this is how I get to the other side. Number 4, visualize positive outcomes. So here is how you do this. If you have this dream in your mind, you have this goal that you want to achieve. Maybe it's landing your dream job. Maybe it's starting a business, a very great relationship, or a great marriage. So how you do it is you start to see yourself achieving those things. Start to see yourself living in that future self. If you are thinking about a great job, start to see yourself dressed up and going to that job. If it's working for a particular company, start seeing yourself in the offices of that particular company. So that's how you do it. In Christianity, they have this word that they call faith, which is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So basically what you're doing is you are living in the future. You are expecting that I'm going to achieve this thing, so you start seeing yourself already achieving it. Some people use vision boards to help them visualize positive outcomes, or just to use them as a reminder of where they want to be. Here's the secret. If you are going to use a vision board, make sure you put some pictures there of where you want to be. My wife has a beautiful vision board that she created for herself. Because when you put a picture on your vision board, you help your mind to visualize the outcome. Because like she has these pictures of all the places that she wants to visit and all these goals that she wants to achieve. So when she looks at it, your mind will just go to that future and start seeing yourself in that future already achieving those goals. Here is one other tip for you. If you are going to create a vision board, you want to post it at a place where you're going to see it on a daily basis. Don't put it somewhere where it's like hiding and you don't see it. Many years ago, I created my own vision board and posted it on the mirror in the bathroom. And when I came back from work that evening, my vision board was gone. If you have a spouse or a roommate, at least you need to have some discussion on where this vision board is going to be posted. Otherwise, you end up like yours truly. With that, let's move to our final strategy. Strategy number 5. Practice self-care. In order for you to have a positive mindset, you need at least to take care of yourself. Here's the thing. If you don't love you, nobody else is going to love you on your behalf. So you need to take care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. But how do you do it? There are a few things that you can do to take care of yourself. But my encouragement is to look at yourself, or to look at your body as a temple. And what do people do to their temples? They clean and take care of their temples. So look at your body that way. It is a temple. You have to take care of it. Here are a few things that you can do to take care of yourself. Eat healthy. Avoid junk food, because it's detriment to your health and it will be detriment to your mindset. So some of the foods that you can avoid is food that have high content sugar, high content sodium, or anything that is ultra processed. In other words, avoid any junk food. The second thing that you can do to take care of yourself is to exercise regularly. Exercise doesn't have to be belonging to a gym or have a gym membership. There are so many things that you can do for free to take care of yourself. Even just taking a regular walk or go on a run. It is free, but you are taking care of yourself. So it doesn't have to cost money. You can do so many things for free to take care of yourself, to exercise. The other thing that you can do is you need to have a good sleep, like a quality sleep. I'm not a neurologist, but what I've read is 7 to 8 hours of sleep is considered normal. The other thing that you can do is take some time off. You need to have some time where you relax and reflect on the journey. Instead of just the go, 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 you need time where you can sit by yourself and have some quiet time. You need your own me time. Time for reflection on how things are going and what things needs to improve. There's a time when my kids were young, so my son was playing with his own toys by himself in the corner of the room. And my little daughter went there to play with her brother. And this is what my son said: "Stop disturbing me. This is my me time." All to say, we all need me time at some point where we disconnect and reflect on how things are going. If you have stayed with me up to this point, you deserve a bonus. Here is the strategy that has worked the most for me. Put your mind on a content diet. Here is something interesting for you. Your subconscious mind doesn't know facts from fake. Whatever you feed your conscious mind, it takes it as the truth. It's garbage in, garbage out, or is diamond in, diamond out. So here is one thing that have worked the best for me. I decided to feed my mind with positive content. Consuming negative content is detrimental to your positive mindset. Not every movie or TikTok video is worth your time watching. Not every music is worth your time listening to. Not every story online is worth you reading. Because if it's content that is negative, it's going to work against you. In TV, they have this saying, if it bleeds, it leads. Many years ago, my wife and I decided to be very selective on what we watch on TV because most of the things that you find on TV is negative. If it's news, they're trying to keep eyeballs on the TV screen, so they're going to bombard you with negative content, but they know that the human mindset is attracted to things that are negative than they are to things that are positive. So you have to be intentional on the content that you are consuming. Whatever you're putting in your mind through your eyes or whatever you're consuming through your ears, you have to be very careful because that content has the potential to derail your progress. You can get a lot of positive content from many places, but you just have to be selective. You can go on YouTube and you can find very good content there that will help you develop your positive mindset and help you push you to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. One thing that I've decided to do many years ago was to use my car as a classroom. Whenever I get into my car, I'll be playing content that help to develop this positive mindset and use that time that I'll be driving either to work or back from work and just to listen to good content that was positive, that was uplifting, and to get me where I wanted to go. So, we've gone through 5/6 strategies that you can use to develop a positive mindset. But here is the thing, you cannot develop a positive mindset overnight. It's gonna take some time, and you have to be patient with yourself. You need to give yourself some grace. Here is the tip that I can give you. How about you start by one at a time and implement it? Then once you master that, you go to the next one until you have implemented all of them. You'll see that when you implement all these strategies, that your mindset will start to change. You start having a positive outlook. Successful people have a positive outlook of life. They look at goals and they expect to achieve those goals. But when you look at the other side, people that generally have a negative mindset, they're always talking about obstacles in their life. If someone has a negative mindset, they tend to have a victim mentality. That like, I cannot do this because things are stacked against me. But when you have a positive mindset, all you think about is there may be challenges, but you are confident that you will achieve the goals that you want to achieve. If this video helped you, please share, like, and subscribe to the channel. This will help the channel to reach more people. And don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what topics you want me to discuss next. This is Kenny signing off. Thank you for watching. And remember, there's greatness in you. Until next time, stay blessed, my friends.